So Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful heroes in all of comics. He's a herald of Galactus and possesses the powerful power cosmic. But, like all heroes out there, he is not unbeatable. So who can take him down? Well, that's what we're here to find out. But before we dive in who can beat Silver Surfer, first, let's explore his powers a bit. Surf possesses great superhuman strength that allows him to battle against Hulk, Thor, Better Ray Bill, and even Thanos. Then he also has superhuman durability and can withstand punches from Hulk and Thor, and even traveling through stars and black holes. One of Surfer's greatest assets is his speed, as he can fly and maneuver on his board at unimaginable speeds, and he's even shown the ability to enter the time stream under his own speed. His skin is designed to absorb different kinds of energies, and is constantly being charged by nearby stars and stars from different galaxies. Then Surfer can then tap into the cosmic energy stored in his body, and unleash energy beams powerful enough to destroy a planet or create beams down to the subatomic level. He can also manipulate energy to create force fields and shields, control gravity, and solidify energy around an opponent in order to imprison them. Then Silver Surfer can also rearrange matter in order to create other objects, and they can also transmute or change the state of matter. Silver Surfer is a powerful telepath. He's able to read people's minds, and he's shown a great resistance to powerful telepaths in the past, even if they might be more powerful than him. Then Surfer has the ability of telekinesis, so he can move things with his mind, but he usually just uses this to move his surfboard. Speaking of a surfboard, it is almost indestructible and can be used as both a weapon and a shield. Then if the board is damaged, Surfer can simply repair it, or even just create a new one. It's even been able to trap and imprison opponents, although it only holds them for a short while. So who can take him down? Thor. This one is fairly simple for me, just going off of the comics. Throughout the history of Marvel Comics, from the Silver Age to now, Thor and Silver Surfer have fought a total of 12 times. A lot of these fights have ended up in a draw, since they're both heroes and they end up becoming allies. However, Thor has claimed 3 victories, while Surfer hasn't won once. Now you could actually make solid arguments for why this is. Silver Surfer is a pacifist by nature, while Thor was born and raised to be a warrior. And this is evidenced by the fact that Surfer usually starts out the fight with telling Thor that he doesn't necessarily want to fight. Then Thor continues to press the attack. So you could probably make a solid argument that Surfer is holding back, and he could defeat Thor if he wanted to. However, Thor is one of the only 2 heroes on this list who has actually fought against Silver Surfer, and since he's beaten him 3 times before, I think it's easy to say he's a hero who can take down Silver Surfer. Starbrand. The Starbrand grants its wielder incredible flight, super strength, speed, and vulnerability, and the ability to unleash blasts of destructive energy. He's strong enough and durable enough to take hits from Mjolnir and punches from Hulk, and say that he didn't feel anything, and easily battle against arguably the strongest Avengers team ever created. He's able to fly and move at fast and light speeds, and his senses are so great that he's able to see literally everything. He's able to unleash powerful energy blasts, whether they're direct and focused to his eyes or hand, or omnidirectional like a nuclear blast. And these energy attacks are insanely powerful as well. At the end of the day, the Starbrand is a weapon designed to protect a planet, and because of that, has the ability to do virtually anything, being really only limited by the wielder's imagination. He's definitely powerful enough to take down Silver Surfer. Black Panther. And here is the other hero who's battled against Silver Surfer. Good old Black Panther. And even though it's a controversial fight among fans, the fact is that T'Challa has defeated the Silver Surfer. Panther actually managed to steal his board, sneak up behind him, and then put the Cosmic Herald in an arm lock that he was unable to break out of. And then with prep, Panther was able to create a suit based on Dr. Doom's designs that drained Silver Surfer of the power cosmic and left him powerless. After this happened, Norrin tried to continue the fight and took a swing at T'Challa, but Panther easily dodged the attack and knocked him out in one punch. So since Black Panther's defeated Silver Surfer before, I'd venture to say he could do it again. Infinity Man. Infinity Man is a fragment of the Highfather, leader of the New Gods, and a fierce protector of the Forever People. It seems like Infinity Man has some sort of direct connection to the Source, and because of that, he's displayed an extremely wide array of powers throughout the years. His most commonly displayed powers include superhuman strength, flight, the ability to phase through objects, and unleashing infinity beams. But he's also displayed magnokinesis, super speed, teleportation, matter manipulation, super endurance, healing, energy projection, telekinesis, and telepathy. But really, Infinity Man sums up his powers the best. Because of his connection to the Source, he comes from a place where all natural laws bend. This essentially means that he can manipulate things however he wants, as he's shown continuously throughout the years. Flash. This one might be the most controversial pick on here, but just hang with me. So this would be the fight of Wally West's life, but I believe he has the potential to take down Silver Surfer. They're both exceptionally fast, but if we're just looking at feats, then Wally has done more impressive things speed-wise and can actually be considered a bit faster. But we gotta take the power cosmic into account and look at all of Surfer's versatility. He far outclasses Flash here. That's gonna be difficult for Wally to overcome, especially if he isn't taking the fight too seriously. But Flash is an expert at stealing an opponent's speed, leaving them motionless like a statue, and then is able to unleash infinite mass punches on the Herald and knock him out. After all, we've seen that Silver Surfer can definitely be knocked out by less. So I'm not saying that Flash would win every time. I'm not even saying that Flash would win the majority of the time. That seems like a video all to itself. All I'm saying is that Flash could beat the Silver Surfer. Captain Atom. Nathaniel Atom is the powerful superhero known as Captain Atom. And in this fight, we're going to be specifically talking about the Captain Atom that we saw in the New 52. This time around, he's powered by the energy that binds subatomic particles within the nucleus of an atom, and this gives him a vast amount of energy and a plethora of powers at his disposal. He can fire a powerful energy blast, absorb all forms of energy, alter his size, create duplicates of himself, bend time and space on the quantum level, teleport over vast distances, and is able to manipulate matter however he sees fit. What's really interesting though, is that Captain Atom was able to paralyze the Flash by manipulating the Speed Force. It was seen before that Black Panther was able to create technology that was capable of manipulating the power cosmic, so it isn't outside the realm of possibility that Captain Atom can manipulate the power cosmic as well. In fact, it's actually extremely likely, and probably one way that he would win this fight. Doctor Strange. This is another very close matchup, and maybe one that I can make a standalone video on at some point as well. But Doctor Strange definitely has the potential to take down the Herald. He has much more versatility on his side, and really if Strange is focusing and going all out, he can essentially do anything. He took out an analog of the Justice League by summoning a tentacle demon, cast crimson bands that are powerful enough to destroy heroes and villains on Surfer's level. His shields have helped to blast from Galactus before, and that's just barely scratching the surface. If you're looking at everything he's done, Doctor Strange is arguably more powerful than anyone else on this list, and I believe that he can definitely defeat the Silver Surfer. Alan Scott. Alan Scott is the original Green Lantern, founding member of the Justice Society of America, and he gains his power from the magical Starheart. In fact, Alan is actually made entirely out of the Starheart, making him the most powerful human alive, according to Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific even went on to say that Alan had enough energy inside of him to destroy the solar system. Now, Alan's ring allows him to do or create anything, a lot like a regular Green Lantern ring, but he's powerful enough to seal a multiversal rift, one-shotting a Kryptonian, and fight out both the entire Justice League and Justice Society. With all his versatility and sheer power, I'm pretty sure Alan Scott can win the day. Death Seed Sentry. Sentry was resurrected by the Apocalypse Twins, using both the Death Seed and Life Seed, and served as the Horseman of Death. Sentry has shown great strength, enough to knock out Thor, move so fast that he bend space and time, shoot energy projection capable of knocking out Thor, and perhaps most impressively, he has an incredible durability and healing factor. Like Thor destroyed Sentry's head of Mjolnir, but Sentry quickly regenerated and just kept on fighting. Sentry himself would have been a good fight against Silver Surfer to begin with, but Death Seed Sentry is even more powerful, so I venture to say he can beat the Herald. And finally, we have Obsidian. Obsidian is the son of Alan Scott, and has a variety of shadow-like powers. He has the power to possess someone's shadow and combine it with his own. From that point, he can create objects out of shadows, expand his size, fly, pass through objects, and can reform after attacks, even attacks as powerful as Shazam's lightning. Obsidian also possesses the unique power to trap people in their own nightmares, and turn them into slaves, and this has worked on powerful people like Dr. Fate before. Because of his unique powers, I'd say the Obsidian can win. So there we have it. Those are 10 heroes who can take down the Silver Surfer. What y'all think? Did I leave anybody off? Sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button for videos just like this one every single day, and I will see y'all next time.